Here at Abundance, you'll notice that I like creating or introducing simple frameworks. Not because life is complicated, not because complicated ideas become easier to remember when they're organized. So, today, I'd like to introduce one of the core abundance frameworks, and it's called the 4 H's of financial clarity. Whenever you feel financially lost, whenever you're unsure where to begin, always come back to these 4 H's. They'll always help you find your starting point. Gamitin mo lamang ito upang ikaw ay makapagsimulang muli. So what are those 4 H's? The first H is harvest. In Tagalog, ani. Why harvest? Because every harvest begins with planting and hard work. In the same way, your income is the harvest of your effort. Whether you're employed, running a business, freelancing, or earning from multiple sources, this is where your financial journey begins. Lahat ng klaseng kita sa buhay mo na pwede mong anihin. That is all within this bucket, harvest. So, ask yourself, how much money comes into my life every month? Magkano ang perang kinikita ko kada buwan? Not because income measures your worth, but because it fuels every financial goal you hope to achieve. No harvest means nothing to distribute. So that is the first H. The second H is household. In Filipino, it's sambahayan. This represents the cost of living your life today. Your rent, your mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, phone bills, school expenses, lahat ng iyong pinagkakagastusan sa pang-araw-araw na buhay. Everything that keeps your household running. Here's something I always remind myself. Every money, every peso or dollar has an assignment. And when we know where our money is going, we become better stewards of what we've been entrusted with. So, ask yourself, what does it really cost to live my life each month? Magkano nga ba ang nagagastos ko para mabuhay buwan-buwan? The third H is hurdles. In Filipino, balakid or mga hadlang. Now I chose this word very intentionally. I did not call it failures or mistakes because that does not define who you are. That is simply one of the hurdles on your financial journey. Some hurdles are small, some are bigger, but hurdles are meant to be overcome. Not feared, hindi mo dapat ito katakutan. Not ignored, wag mo na itong ipagbaliwala or wag baliwalain. Bagkus, you have to overcome it. So, write down every financial obligation you have. Your credit cards, your personal loans, housing loans, car loans. If you have buy now, pay later, or SP later, or whatever buy now, pay later schemes that you are into right now, anything that you owe, lahat ng mga pinagkakautangan mo. Because once we can see the hurdle, we can start planning how to get over it. So lahat ng mga bagay na nagiging balakid o hadlang para makamit mo ang financial freedom mo or upang maging maayos ang iyong pananalapi or kaperahan, lahat ng mga klase ng utang mo sa buhay. Of course, maliban lamang sa utang na loob. And the fourth, and finally, my favorite among all the H's, which is hope, pag-asa. Hope represents everything you're building for your future. Your savings, your emergency fund, your investments, every money you chose to save today is an act of hope for tomorrow. It's you saying, I believe my future is worth preparing for. Maybe your hope is only a few hundred pesos today. Maybe it's much more. But wherever you are, celebrate it. Because hope is not measured by how much you've saved. Hope is measured by your decision to keep building. Ito yung mga bagay na nagbibigay pag-asa para maging masagana at mabuti ang iyong kinabukasan. And again, if I have to translate that in Filipino, ang pag-asa ay hindi nasusukat kung magkano na ang iyong naiipon. But, ang pag-asa ay sinusukat ng mga desisyon mo na ginagawa mo pang araw-araw. So now, let's take a step back. Let's take a look at those 4 H's. Harvest, household, hurdles, hope. Together, they tell the story of your finances today. Not your entire future, not your value as a person, just your starting point.